We all are made up of energies. We are masters of these energies that we consist of, and we are masters of our own lives. Feeling pleased with comparing yourself to someone else or genuine feeling happy for another person is an exceptionally good energy, a kind of positive envy. And if you get used to it, you will also receive the same energy that this person has. You will stop generating negative dark energy, and you will see how quickly the universe starts to thank you in many ways. Hello, dear friends. Today, we will talk about the energies that restrict our financial capacity, our success, our power, and our capabilities. So, this will be a series of episodes dedicated to different energies, different states of ours. And today we are starting with a very important subject, which is envy. We are all envious. That's normal. Some of us are more envious than others, right? So obviously, non-envious people don't exist. You say that you will never feel envy, but let's assume, in a good sense of the word, the envy is a kind of energy of comparison, a sort of positive comparison. When you compare yourself to someone else and realize that you also want what they have, that you also deserve it, and that you can do it, that you can also get there. This energy of envy can be a positive influence on you. This kind of envy, which involves comparison without being negative about oneself or other people, could actually help you to move forward quite a lot. It's like that white of being envy. I envy you in a good way. If you experience such a feeling often, we tend to do so with the people we love and who we genuinely reduce for, especially when we are among friends and loved ones. Then it turns out that we, along with them, share their success. Yes, together with them, we share this positive energy, which helped them to achieve these qualities. And so, if you develop this kind of being envy without aggression, resentment, anger, contempt, and self-comparison along the lines of I'm this, but he or she is that, without looking for flaws in our people, that is exactly the kind of envy that is in fact a positive way of comparing oneself with someone else, or genuine joy for other person. This being envy is actually a very positive energy, and if you get used to it, then you will go through a kind of division. Yes, and you will also start receiving the same energy that the person has, which allow them to achieve certain high states, positions, wisdom, beauty, relationships, or looks. So if you can, put a stop to your anger and hatred. Basically, stop making negative comparisons. It will be good, but not let you look at the negative side of envy, which often robs us of energy, money, and success. Or let's take a look to us. Envy, in energy terms, often looks like a viscous, broad substance. Yes, dirt or sludge. That is initially the energy in green, when in pure form representing egoism. But when we dye our egoism with the energy of aggression by mixing our pure healthy green energy with dark physic energy, then we end up with a kind of resentful form of envy. When we have this material inside of us, it works in such a way that wherever this substance decides to settle inside us, we start to feel a constant emotion that keeps requiring its own repeated replenishment. That it's why we constantly attract people we are likely to envy. Do you interested? We will continue constantly summon people we are more likely to envy. In other words, if we live in a state of negative envy, if we have the envy of pride, the envy of comparison, the envy of resentment, then we are living in a state of constant envy. When it comes to aggression, high-minted envy, or devaluing another person, looking for their shortcoming or flaws, our energy gets denser within our astral body. Thoughts become more limited because we are always trying to uplift ourselves compared to this person. We become kind of a closed system, growing something within ourselves, justifying ourselves, embellishing ourselves, devaluating others, looking for their faults. In other words, you compare, you judge, and the type of energy they attract more such people to us, provocators that make us feel even more unsuccessful, dumb, unattractive, unsuccessful, poor, unhappy, and so on, right? So the energy itself starts to draw similar people and circumstances to us. From the point of view of earning and attracting to you life, some kind of energy exchange that will bring money to you, right? Money is always an energy exchange, meaning you did something, you gave something in exchange. You receive either money or love or approval or support, but most of the time we are stuck in this dense energy of envy with a negative tint. We don't want to give anything to anyone. We become greedy within ourselves. In other words, if I do something, what will he give me in return, right? It's just a regular human reaction, and it's this reaction that turns on this energy exchange where no water flows under a lying stone, meaning nothing comes our way. We stop attracting opportunities and we stop giving, so we quickly find ourselves trapped in some kind of social situation. For example, a person restricts their social circle, no opportunities comes, no new people come, but they attract people, events, circumstances to you. If every new person who comes into your life, you will be defending yourself from them. You won't give them anything. You won't accept anything from them because you have such a thick self-defensive. You defending your position aggressively, offended, comparing stance. So here is the thing. The problem with envy isn't envy itself when it comes to money. The problem is with envy that disrupts the open energy exchange between you and the world. It stops drawing people, opportunities to you. You stop giving people energy. Even just like this, you think first it's worth even calling someone or saying a kind word or even start a relationship, because what will I get in return, right? Do you understand? You are the one building this energy defense wall around you, the universe watching this mess for a while, then truly leaves you in your trap. You keep grumbling, keep criticizing, judging everyone, blaming everyone else, everything around you. The flow of money stops, especially when you have this kind of underhanded envy. And you can't admit it to yourself because, for example, you believe you are a fair person. You are always right. You think you know better how things should go and argue that others, if they achieve something, they didn't deserve it. You surely know what things cost, right? If you were given the power to disturb money, wealth, resources, you would attribute everything correctly, right? Or conversely, you're feeling self-pity, resentment because at some point you didn't get something you expected. You have unmet expectation, and in response to these unmet expectations, you felt hurt, withdrawn. So, yes, you have compared yourself to others, and this has kind of pushed you into this isolated state. So, as a result, try to understand the reason behind your energy isolation, why your self-regard, healthy egoism, self-love without any towards others is marked with feeling of envy and negative comparison. You have built walls around yourself and you decide that you are more deserving than everyone else, or maybe you resent the world for seeming unfair to you at same point. If you can identify the mechanism that triggers this defensive mechanism in you, it seems that your envy is actually a shield that protects you from having to move forward and to do things. And that keeps you from opening up to others, trusting them, and becoming opportunities. Once you figure out this favorite problem of yours that ignites comparison, envy, criticizing others, and feeling of anger, resentment, injustice, or offense towards others, or even yourself, then you can work more easily with these issues. Even at the level of psychology and self-awareness, try to decide that you will no longer be like this. For example, make a conscious choice to rejoice for people who have achieved something, or to look at their people and think, if the person has something, I can have it too, because we live in the same universe. And if another person can, then I can too. Consider anyone who has achieved more than you as a potential, instead of feeling envious or resentful. Think, wow, it's interesting, I can do that too. But make sure to avoid the energy of offense and aggression. Then your envy can turn to a motivator, not an isolating feeling. Instead of closing you off, it can be an energy to expand your potential. Simply put, the positive comparison of others can actually motivate you and inspire you to achieve similar. But that's where we stumble up a problem, not being patient. We all get impatient and want everything fast in instant, don't we? Like a golden fish that grants us all our wishes without any effort. This impatience and unwillingness to put in the efforts or make changes can delay our growth, because we want everything right away. If not yesterday, we feel like we're missing out on opportunities. But here's the fun perspective. If life presents you with a certain point in time and you see someone who you can compare yourself with, this person didn't just randomly appear in your life. Right now they are a role model. You can aspire to become like them, because we have limits in our capabilities. The power of our will, awareness, and our ability to control our lives and reality are limitless. If you see someone who has what you don't, know that you too could achieve it. Take it as a chance. This can be a goal for me. If they can, I can too. It's just a matter of time. Let's try to clarify something. Please try not to harm others or deliberately be cruel to them. Every time we get better and mean towards someone out of jealousy, to belittle them and feel superior about them ourselves, we end up generating this lucky negative energy with us. Thanks to this, we ourselves become more unsuccessful with each attempt. Do you understand how these things work? If every time you get envious and you have the desire to get even or hurt someone or even just bruise their ego to show that you are more superior, guess what? Yes, this, my friend, is the manifestation of those dark forces within you that you need to stop right away. You must curb your aggression and redirect this energy of anger and irritation that you get each time you feel jealousy or compare yourself to someone else towards something productive. Say you get envious of someone's look. Go for a walk, hit the gym or something. Are you envious of someone's intellect? Well, all knowledge is accessible, so start learning more. Jealous of someone's wealth? Start brainstorming new idea or gathering your friend to discuss various topics. Do something productive. Start building for yourself and trust you will make it. Jealousy prevents us from seizing opportunities and prevents forward movement. However, if you view goals as an opportunity and any positive comparison of oneself with others as a stepping stone towards growth, then jealousy morphs into the constructive enemy. In return, the universe will give you the same energy it gives to the one you were envious of. Envy if you think that person is not very good or undeserving and you are better, you will inevitably start comparing yourself negatively. This is I'm so wonderful, yet I like what they have even though they didn't deserve it. Mentally doesn't get you anything. Here is the thing, the universe doesn't play favorites. The universe loves us all in accordance with what within us. Hence, if within us there will be less dark, dense, aggressive, hurt, proud, or resentful energy, we will naturally have more good energy circulation. We will attract more opportunities, have better luck. So, if you detect envy in you, realizing that you are constantly in this whirlpool of internal comparison, just try to stop this process inside you. You have got the willpower. I believe in you. You can do it. Try to stop your rage. Stop comparing yourself to others. Instead, pay attention to yourself. Remind yourself how wonderful you are. Every time when you compare yourself negatively to others, you belittle and devaluate yourself. Even when you flip it around and think of them as better or worse, it is still you bringing yourself down, weighting down your position and lowering your universal rating in karma. Therefore, stopping a process of envy, stopping the process of judgment, and just acknowledging how great others are without comparing yourself to them, focusing on our strengths without them meaning others is the way to go. Pay attention to yourself, look at yourself with love and respect, appreciate who you are and the opportunities you have. I hope that makes sense for you. Here is a piece of advice for When we see ourselves as a potential for greatness, that's where we start attracting entirely different events and circumstances. And then your desires come true. So if you believe that by envying someone, you will only express anger and irritation, and the universe should reward you with the same, you're wrong. It will only push your brother away from the opportunity of fulfilling your desires, as if it is telling you to go ahead and prove your worth. You won't succeed because at the moment you are imitating negatively, your negative matter, a repelling force which attract only the dark forces. Yeah, because nothing just happens randomly. So that is when you don't achieve your goals. Therefore, I believe that envy is one of the intriguing aspects within us that truly lead to financial struggles. So try to turn your envy to the brighter side. See what others have and feel happy for them. This means that you can have it too. All you have to do is simply feel happy for them, knowing that they are also God's creation. Yes, they are also part of the universe. It might seem easier for them because they don't judge, stress out, or overthink things. They just do. If they can do it, so you can. With that lazy chat out of the way, I hope you found something useful from it. And you have a questions, feel free to join our online academy. We take your envy on a fundamental energy level. Yes, the envy you grow within isn't random. It's echoes from past lives, and we can help you get rid of it and transform it into love for yourself, positivity, creativity, enthusiasm, and potential. But if you are not ready to take a course yet, try at least this method of observation. Discover that triggers this envy, and the next time anger, resentment, humiliation, irritation, disappointments, or internal comparison start to flow out of, simply stop and refocus on yourself, reminding yourself of just how awesome you are. Don't compare in that moment, just stop, compare, and refocus on your positives. By stopping the negative thought process, everything will instantly become easier, and you will stop generating negative energy. And you will see how the universe instantly starts thanking you by the constantly rewarding you and attracting various opportunities your way. So welcome to our Academy for the Development of Super Consciousness States online. All of us are made out of energies. We are consumers these energies from which we live our lives. Therefore, everything can be held, everything can be understood. You can change from within. Thank you so much for your attention. The next broadcast will be about financial capacity. We will keep disacting other energy states that prevent us from being rich, successful, happy, and beautiful. All the best to you. Bye for now.